the first decisive battle of Islam. And it's the battle that all of us are familiar with, and it's the Battle of Badr, which took place the very first Ramadan after the Hijrah, on the 17th of Ramadan, in the second year of the Hijrah. We all know this story, that a small group of Muslims, barely 300 in number, were expecting a caravan to pass by. So they were not prepared, they weren't wearing armor. This was a raid on a caravan. It was not an army expedition, and raids and expeditions are two different things, and the Muslims were prepared to come in, take the caravan of Abu Sufyan, and then bring it back to Medina. And caravans are not guarded. Caravans do not have armies. Caravans do not have horses. Caravans do not have armors and weaponry. We all know the story. Abu Sufyan heard what happened. He changed his route. He sent an army from Mecca. So 1,000 soldiers from the Quraysh marched forth. 1,000 armed men with hundreds of camels, hundreds of horses, with military equipment, hundreds of suits of armor, and the Muslims were now wondering what to do. Should we proceed? Should we go back? And the Prophet ﷺ gave that passionate speech that we all know, and the Sahaba were all riled up. And Sa'd radiallahu anhu said, Ya Rasulullah, go forth, for by Allah, even if you take us into the oceans, we'll go behind you. And this Battle of Badr, the decisive victory that Allah calls Yawm al-Furqan, the day that truth won over falsehood, it took place on the 17th of Ramadan. On this day, the icons of Kufr, every single major icon of Kufr was either killed or died right after the Battle of Badr. And the Muslims barely had escaped. Barely 2 or 3 people died, and the Quraysh had 73 prisoners of war taken to Medina. This day of Furqan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds the believers that on this day Allah had promised you'd be victorious over the one of the two groups, either the caravan or the army.